Welcome to the Night Radio and Television station. Here's come to the news today. In order to protect consumers in e-commerce activities, the Ministry of Industry and Trade proposed to establish a quick response force to promptly handle acts of smuggling, commercial fraud, shading in counterfeit goods and illegal goods, infringement of intellectual property rights, and unfair competition in the e-commerce. In the project of the Law on Protection of Consumer Rights amended, the Ministry of Industry and Trade also processed to remote application of technology in activities of fighting against crimes related to e-commerce, building information and share database on e-commerce among law enforcement. Along with that, coordinate with relevant agencies to monitor and collect information about signs of violations on e-commerce platforms, signs of violation about importing contraband, counterfeit goods, and aviation, carefully check the origin of many importing points across the country for investigation and handling. The Ho Chi Minh City Youth Union yesterday organized the Earth Hour 2022 campaign kick-off program with exciting warm-up activities. From early morning, 300 volunteers, union members, and young people from many places presented at the Youth Culture House, ready to participate in activities. The Earth Hour 2022 campaign has the theme Shape Your Future, Now or Never, with many meaningful activities, thereby inspiring union members and youth in Ho Chi Minh City in particular and the whole country in general to better understand the importance of environmental protection actions. Immediately after the kick-off ceremony, volunteers enthusiastically participated in the cycling parades, promoting environmental protection. In addition, there are many other responsive activities such as planting trees, renovating green areas, painting alleys, and many more will be implemented throughout the campaign. The Ministry of Health have just issued an official letter on strengthening vaccination against COVID-19, in which to further accelerate and speed up the deployment of third injection for people aged 18 years and older, ensuring that by the end of the first quarter of 2022 must cover the third dose for those who have not reached the vaccination or those who have reached the vaccination schedule. According to statistics, by the end of March 12th, the total number of doses of COVID-19 vaccine infected in our country is nearly 200 million doses. Most localities have basically completed vaccination with 2 doses of vaccine for people aged 12 years and older, and are implementing an additional and booster doses for people aged 18 years and older. The Ministry of Health asked the People's Committees of the provinces and cities to direct relevant units to continue reviewing and making a list of those who age 12 and older who have not been vaccinated or have not been vaccinated with a basic dose for urgently to get enough vaccinations, ensuring high vaccine coverage, promote and speed up the deployment of the third dose vaccination for people aged 18 years and older, ensuring that by the end of the first quarter of 2022, the third dose must be covered for those who have reached the vaccination schedule. Recently on the internet, videos taken by the drones has been posted showing that Russian army heavily attacking the Ukrainian army during the fighting on the outskirts of the city of Izium in the Kharkiv province. According to military reporters, this attack on Ukrainian army was supported by smart multiple rocket systems. The website Russian Screen also reported that the Russian military special forces has arrested the commander of the 73rd Naval Center of Ukraine, Alexander Bobatov. The Boston Russian Screen on the same day quoted a source as saying that the Russian army forces destroyed a military plant in the Nikolaev, Ukraine. This is where the production of gas turbine engines for warships, gearboxes, and space parts of the Ukrainian army. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken yesterday condemned Russia's attack on a major Ukrainian base near the border with Poland, a NATO member state. According to the local authority in Ukraine, the attack left 35 people dead and 134 injured. The U.S. Secretary of State wrote on Twitter, We condemn the missile attack by Russian Federation on the International Center for Peacekeeping and Security in Yavoriv near Ukraine's border with Poland. This conflict must end. For its part, in an earlier statement, the Russian Defense Ministry confirmed that it had destroyed 100 foreign mercenaries at Ukraine's military centers in Zarichi and the nearby training facility in Yavoriv. This is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Goodbye.